Hello students, my name is Mustaiz Alam, Assistant Professor, Department of Economics, Nandlal Singh College, Daudpur. Today we will read about difference between public finance and private finance. The public sector comprises of all government-owned organizations, all agencies and state offices. The private sector, on the other hand, refer to all the privately owned businesses, companies, partnerships, and the profit and non-profit corporations. यहाँ फ्लो चार्ट में देख सकते हैं कि पब्लिक सेक्टर में एक तरफ है गवर्नमेंट, जनरल गवर्नमेंट, उसमें फिर उसके नीचे है सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट, उसके नीचे है स्टेट गवर्नमेंट एंड लास्टली लोकल गवर्नमेंट. एंड ऑन द अदर हैंड ओनली एक साइड क्या है, पब्लिक कॉरपोरेशन. What is public finance? Public finance is the finance sector that deals with the allocation of resources to meet the set budgets for government entities. This branch of economics is responsible for the scrutiny of the meaning and the effect of financial policies implemented by the government. This sector examines the effects and results of the application of taxation and the expenditures of all economic agents and the overall economy. Richard Musgrave, a renowned economics professor, terms public finance as a complex of problems that are centered around the income and expenditure processes of the government. Public finance has several branches: public revenue, public expenditure, public debt, budget policy and the fiscal policy. What is private finance? अब private finance क्या है? Private finance can be classified into two categories: the personal finance and business finance. Personal finance deals with the process of optimizing finances by individuals such as people, families and single consumers. A great example is an individual financing his/her own car by mortgage. Personal finance involves financial planning at the lowest individual level. It includes saving accounts, insurance policies, consumer loans, stock market, investments, retirement plans, and credit cards. Business finance involves the process of optimizing finances by business organization. It involves asset acquisition and proper allocation of funds to in a way that maximizes the achievement of set goals. Businesses can require finances on either of the three levels: short, medium, or long term. Difference between public and private finance. Number 1, income and expenditure adjustment in public and private finance. The government adjusts the income according to the expenditure budget. The private sector, including individuals and private businesses, adjust their expenditure according to the income or future estimates. The government first creates an outline for the expenditures, then devises means of acquiring the monetary budget needed. Private finance involves cutting your coat according to your cloth. Second, borrowing in public versus private finance. The government can borrow from itself. It can simply go back to the people to ask for loans in whichever financial asset, example bonds, when shortage arises. However, an individual can't borrow from itself. Number 3, currency ownership in public versus private finance. The government is in charge of all aspects related to currency. This involves the creation, distribution, and monitoring. No one in the private sector is allowed to create currency. This is illegal, and most countries classify it as capital offense. Number 4, present versus future income. The public sector is more involved with future planning and making long-term decisions. The government makes decisions that will bear fruits in the long term, even 10 years. These investments could include building of schools, hospitals, and infrastructures. The private industries makes financial decisions on projects with a shorter return waiting time. Fifth, objective difference in public and private finance. The public sector's main objective is to create social benefit in the economy. The private industry seeks to maximize on personal or profit benefits. Number 6, coercion to get revenue. The government can use force to get revenue from individuals. This could involve the use of forces force to get taxes. The private sector, however, doesn't have this authority. Ability to make huge and deliberate changes. The public finance sector has the ability to make huge decisions on income amount without much consequences. For example, it can effectively and deliberately increase or decrease the income amount instantly. Businesses and individuals can't make the decisions and implement them immediately. Number 8, surplus budget concepts. Excess income or surplus budget is a great virtue in the private sector. This is, however, not in the case of public finance. The government is expected to only raise what is needed for a fiscal year. Of what use would it to have surplus budgets? It would be much easier to offer tax reliefs to the taxpayers so as to offset the surplus. So that's all in this lecture. Thank you.